Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, Champagne Lloyd, and welcome to 5 Minute Fridays, y'all. As always, you know your girl's hoping you're having a fantabulous morning, but if you're not, y'all know what we do. We flip the script because we understand that, nope, we can't control every situation, circumstance, and person, place, thing, who mama, daddy, them is, who them kids are, who husband, wifey, boo thing, what gig we gotta go rock, who gonna be at that said gig, what attitude they gonna have once we bust through the doors, but it don't matter because we know can't nobody kill or ride nor steal our joy because what? We control our actions, attitudes, and responses, and whatever they may be doing. It's time out for, the throw shading and the hateration to dictate to us what kind of day we're going to have because we understand we let our actions speak louder than any hate and any shade they could ever throw. Anyway, today I want to talk a little bit about, I believe this is so important, y'all, and one of the biggest hindrances, but I think if we change this, I think this can be one of the most important things that we incorporate into our lives and into our days, and I think this could help us see some real change, not just in ourselves, but about our surroundings and circumstances. And that, my dear sisters and brothers, is the power of words. What you out here saying? What's your convo like? I mean, there's a proverb in the Bible. It's in Proverbs 18, I believe 18 and 21. It says, the power of life and death is in the tongue. Hear me now. Did you hear what I just said? The power of life and death is in the tongue, y'all. What that means is that what you say has so much power. It can build something. It can bring light to something. It can bring life to something. Or your words also can kill something. Maybe not literally, but in some instances, I think that's really what happens. You feel me? You take words, for instance, in anger. Those anger can spill over into a lot of the murders and stuff you see. That's how it started out as words. Or take, for instance, you see, the divorce rate is so high and people are breaking up left and right. And it started simply as, oh, he don't ever listen to me, or she don't love me. And you keep saying that, you keep spitting that out. And then when he doesn't love you anymore, if she doesn't believe you anymore, then you wonder, how did that happen? That happened because we start speaking. And this ain't that name it and claim it, grab it and clap it and all that good stuff. But what I am saying, there really is power in your words. You wonder why you say, oh, I'm so stupid, or I'm so this, or I'm so that. Well, you keep saying that. You keep spitting that out there. And when you look up and you can't add 2 and 2, you're wondering why. It's because you are saying, you're putting it out there that you're stupid. Or I'm poor. I'm going to always be broke. I'm so poor. You might not have 2 nickels to rub together, but you don't sit there and call yourself poor. Your current condition should not be the gauge of which you judge your whole life, the whole of you. Or you see, oh, my family can't never come together, or my kids, and so they ain't my kids ain't nothing. They act up, they this and that and this and that. Well, when the kid, little Johnny and little Sally Sue, hears that, when they get to being bad, we always so quick to call they bad. They kids, but we're calling them they bad. Now, when they get to acting bad, we're wondering why. And we want to beat them to the white meat show because they're acting out. Well, little Johnny and Sally have heard us say they're bad. So naturally, they're going to want to do bad stuff. You feel me? I'm just saying that the words that we are using, we've got to change our vocab, y'all. Our vocab is horrible. Oh, I'm so lonely. Singleness is like the plague now because people have been talking about it so long, and it's so lonely and it's so bad, when in actuality, singleness is if you selfish person, it's the best thing to be. You ain't got to worry about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? You get to just do you. But because people have been saying it's lonely, it's bad, you can't find a man, you can't find a woman, you need to get married. I know you have bought into that versus, oh my gosh, I'm single, I can do me. You see what I'm saying? Our words have so much power. It's literally the power of life and death. You can build up your dream. You got a $1 million ideal in your head, but you won't talk that up. You won't speak life to that dream or that business or that whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing or you want to do. You won't speak life. You just keep saying, I can't. I can't do this. I'm the wrong color. I'm got the wrong socioeconomic status. I'm from the wrong side of the track. I don't have the right hookup. I can't. Meanwhile, in this drink, it is dying. It's dying because you're killing it. You're killing it with every negative vibe. If you speak negativity, boo-boo, negativity is going to come back to you on every day of the week. I don't know why we keep thinking that the negative is going to get a positive some kind of way. We just keep thinking that and wondering why we're getting these results. Come on, people. Oh, I'm so ugly. I'm so fat. Well, you will feed into that. I'm so fat, then you're going to eat and not exercise until you are fat. Or I'm so ugly, or I'm so... all that stuff you are beautiful from the inside out. It doesn't matter. The inside of you is your beauty. It was never about the shell. But you talking to yourself, I'm ugly. Then you're going to start acting ugly. And then people ain't going to be around you, not because you ugly, but because your attitude stank. And then you done bought into I'm ugly because you was saying you ugly. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? I mean, we got to change these words. We can't do nothing about our situation, our community, our this and that. If there's the people on the planet, the people on this planet have all the power that it needs to affect change. We can't act like it's not all here. It is here. My pastor always says it's in the house. He's speaking about our church, that we have everything we need to effectively do ministry. Well, I'm saying this in life. We have everything we need to effectively rock this planet and make the world a better place for our shorties, which is the plan. You get what I'm saying? Change your wording. I'ma always be this, or I'm this and I'm that. Change that mess. And I'm not saying that's gonna be the thing to magically change your situation, but it is going to be a start, because what you say, you hear your voice louder than anybody. So what you say, you will hear. What you hear, you will believe. As the man thinketh, so he is. So the way you say it, you start hearing it, and then your actions will correspond to it. The battlefield really is in the mind. Joyce Meyer, wonderful book, Battlefield of the Mind. It really is in the mind. Your voice is the loudest voice you hear. So what you say to you is loudest in your mind. So what you're saying is you're going to think it. And as a man is, as he thinks, so he is. His actions will correspond. Get me? You feel me? That's what all I'm trying to say. Check your work. What are you saying? And then what are you listening to? What are you listening to other people saying? Because if it ain't lining up with who you are, tell them to kick rocks. Don't listen to that mess. Don't feed into it. That's all I got to say today. Y'all, what your words is important. The power of life and death is in the tongue. You want to change your circumstances? Change how you talking. Change what you're saying. Change what you allow yourself to hear. And I promise you, I can guarantee you will start seeing change. The biggest change that happened to Pain is Champagne's conversation with Champagne. Champagne started hearing who Champagne really was, and it switched. I turned into what I was saying. I became who I really am, who was inside of me, because I started saying it to myself, saying it out loud, versus just letting, my negativity, my hurt, pain, or whatever speak. No, you better let life be the loudest voice you hearing, or else you are going to just get death. Death of dreams, family, relationships, jobs, whatever. Anyway, this weekend, check what you're saying, and by God, please, watch what you saying to somebody else, because you could be the one killing their dream, or you could be that one voice they need to hear to press through whatever it is they're going to get to the life in their life. I love y'all. I'm praying for y'all. Y'all know your girl wants you to win. Have a fantabulous weekend, y'all. Peace.